I'm DOS and I'm back to talk more Megaton Rainfall. I hope you saw my first video about the game for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation VR. While I'm talking about the game, I'll show you the new GIFs brought to my attention by Cobra TV. Really images that make my brain melt in anticipation. First and foremost, this GIF shows us that the old statement on Megaton's website is still valid. We can still leave the Milky Way, and it looks a lot better than in 2015. Mentioning Cobra TV, I have to chime in on something he said. Yes, of course you can go to other planets like Saturn and such. I mean, according to Alfonso, just go back to your own interview with the guy. He said that after making Earth as a procedurally generated planet, other planets were a lot easier to make. Probably because they're just valleys and mountains. So why wouldn't we be able to go to them? He said on various occasions we can walk on the surface of the sun. Although that's only partly true, since you can't walk, as he stated on Twitter, you just like hover above the ground, but that's probably what he meant. Hovering above the surface of the sun. We will probably also be able to go to other galaxies and other star systems in the Milky Way. They just won't be realistic. He stated in said interview that our solar system is realistically depicted, probably hinting at the rest of the universe being randomly procedurally generated, which is totally fine by me as long as it feels endless as space should be. Maybe we will even see the homeworld of the aliens, if it's simplistic, but probably not. Cobra also brought up something that I wanted to talk about in my last video but actually forgot, as one of my concerns. I can't find the article anymore since it was many months ago when I read it online, but it actually stated that the planets are not turning, and we can go to the day and night side of them. If that's the case, it's a bummer. Who wants their favorite region permanently drenched in darkness in a game? But maybe it will have a mechanic like Steep, where you can change the time of day with the press of a button. Or maybe that statement is outdated anyway, who knows? So as I kinda predicted, the game didn't come out the 26th of September. It was delayed, but at least only 3 weeks. I've seen way worse, like half a year, or even indefinitely until coming out years later. Last Guardian and Shenmue much, but we got a price on that day. Well, multiple prices. And I'm a bit shocked, but I'll get into that in a bit. It's £12.99 in the UK, with a PS Plus discount bringing it down to £10.39 until the game releases on October 17th. In other European countries it's $15.99 with a PS Plus price of $12.79. Unfortunately, according to Alfonso, PlayStation of America is not giving him any support, so his hands are tied. They're not putting it out for pre-order on PlayStation Network in the States, and there's no discount. It will be $15.99. But still, even without any discounts, those prices are kinda insane. Sure, it has a campaign of 4 hours, which is why I predicted a price between 20 and 40 bucks. But 15 and less, I have to say that sounds a bit like underselling Megaton Rainfall. Just look at other VR games that cost 20, 40 or 60 bucks that have much less longevity and seemingly less work put into them. Should Megaton really be what it looks like, that's really selling it under its value, in my opinion. Finally, I'm really curious how the side missions and collectibles in space are gonna be handled, since how are you really gonna find a collectible in space? And what side missions are they gonna be exactly? Just like the collectibles, or maybe more? I really haven't been that curious about the ifs and whats of a video game in a long time. I can say one thing for sure, I am more than ready for it to come out. So I've been DOS. If you liked my video, maybe give it a like, and for more videos about VR, games, movies, maybe subscribe. See you guys later!